What up, guys? Kevin here. I watched the Xbox Developer Direct, and I'm going to tell you what I think. First off, before the event started, I go into YouTube, and there's the event itself you can watch, and then there's the Xbox fanboys channels that are streaming it. Why the hell would you go to these Nintendo or PlayStation dorks streaming it? Like, why are they even streaming it? Oh yeah, they got no games, and they're waiting for the Switch 2. I'm like, why would anyone tune into that? It's just weird. And not only that, just people that are really not into Xbox anything that was announced streaming it. I don't know. It's a bit cringe to me. It's a bit cringe just seeing people stream something they're not into just for views. They're like, oh, just an event happening. I need views. Speaking of views, let's get a few views on this video. Talk about what I saw. Started off with Avowed. Avowed actually looked now visuals. I had an issue with how kind of cartoony it looked when they showed it last year. They cleaned that up quite a bit. Now there's still a little bit of bright color splashes, but I played Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. It looks pretty direct. It looks like a one-to-one of that world. Well, 3D version of that world. The game looks good. People have issues with the animations and stuff like that I'm seeing, but I think the issue there is people have been hurt by Starfield, and I've always been hurt by how Bethesda does their animations and everything. Everything looks stiff and a little dated. Not saying I didn't see that here. I definitely did, but you got to remember this is Obsidian. So it's going to be rich. It's going to be a lot going on. You're going to get engrossed in the world. I can't wait. Again, I played Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. The game, I'm excited for. I'm excited for it. Fall. Coming out in the fall. So things are looking good this year. Then they went to Hellblade 2, right? Hellblade 2. This game, it's just been shown too much. It was more like fifth or sixth time now, especially when we saw it last month. Cool, it's coming. I'm excited for it. I was even more excited to find out it's about the same length as the first game. And apparently it's going to be $50, free on Game Pass, digital only. I don't care, but that was my big takeaway of, yes, 8 hours. I think people were really expecting this game to be blown out and some big open world 60-hour odyssey. No, play the first game, and it's just like that, but Hellblade 2. And I'm sure things are going to be way more improved on. I can't wait. That's what I wanted from Hellblade 2. Nice, 8-hour game? I can't wait for that. That's exciting. As someone who can only game at most like an hour a night, that is exciting to me. It'll still take me over a week to beat it. Hellblade 2. Can't wait. Looks good. Just nothing. Ever since this game was announced, it's like there's nothing more we need to know or see. I know people want to see more combat and stuff. It's going to be like Hellblade 1. Just everything's going to be improved upon. Can't wait. All right, and then they showed Square Enix. Square Enix. Now, I'm proud of Xbox for doing this. Like, if you're going to be in the gaming space, you got to do stuff like this, which is show off Square Enix Visions of Mana. Visions of Mana showed up here, coming this summer, and it looks like a perfect summer game. Now, I'm not someone that's gotten into the Mana games. I always try them out and just fall off them. Not like I go, oh, I hate this. I don't want to play this anymore. I just always go to something else. That might be the issue here, but this is a brand new Vision or Mana game, Visions of Mana. And it looks just like a fun world to be in. Reminds me a lot of like a Dragon Quest XI, but action-based combat. Looks very cool. Looks like a really nice summer game. I can't wait. And shout out to Xbox. They got to get the Final Fantasies in other games, but the hell? All right. Um, someone's next door and usually never next door. And yeah. Okay. But yeah, I can't wait for Xbox to do more of this stuff. I hope the developer direct turns into more of this, showing off, hey, we got your game. Thank you. Thank you for giving us a game. Because the next one they showed was Aura. And looks cool, but it's a PC game. It's not coming to Xbox. I thought that was a little weird. But hey, it just shows that PC is just as much Xbox as Xbox is itself. That's where Microsoft makes most, if not all, their money is PC. Looks cool, kind of like a SimCity, like Civilization game. I used to be really into those games. Maybe I'll come back for this. Probably not, but nice to see. Nice that they put a game like that in the developer direct. First off, cringe. The format itself, I thought it was a little too much back and forth between the developers and the gameplay. I don't mind the developers being there talking, but it was just too much. It was just like a little bit of gameplay going back to developers, a little bit of gameplay going back to developers. Overall, great show though, but maybe a little bit less next year or next time. They can have way more of these. But the cringe part is, why do the game developers, I don't know, they just find the weirdest looking ones to like make them walk across a hall and take a and photograph them or get them on camera? Like, why? Like, I work in I would say a pretty liberal place, and there's not that many people that dress that goofy. But man, this game development had me thinking everyone dresses super weird and just trying to stand outish. Like, I don't know. It's off-putting. There's a lot of devs that look very off-putting. I'm like, man, what? Just put on a polo shirt, slacks. You don't need to do weird stuff to your hair or have super ugly gauges or ear piercings or tattoos. Like, I don't know. I'm over it. We're different. We're cool. Like, you're not cool. You're not. Not having tattoos is a new tattoo. And I say that as a person with a tattoo. Many. All right. The next one, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, coming 2024. I expect that to get delayed to next year. But, hey, another game coming this year, apparently. So, wow, this game looked good. Now, I see people crying. Well, the PlayStation fanboys, you got to remember, they assume all these games are coming to PlayStation. They're not. None of these games were announced for PlayStation. So they can keep tossing around Satya Nadella quotes that, oh my God, they're going to PlayStation. Sorry, none of these games are coming to PlayStation. And I won't believe it until it's been announced from Xbox themselves. And same with Indiana Jones. Unless I missed something, but not coming to PlayStation, not coming to Nintendo, coming to Xbox and PC, and the game looks good. Back to the PlayStation fanboys. You got to remember, they love their third person view games, and that's all they're complaining about. But man, this looks like a machine games. This looks like if Wolfenstein 3 but made into an Indiana Jones game. You got to remember, we love Wolfenstein games, right? Okay, well, those are in first person, and it looked great here. The animations look good. Apparently, it is kind of a hybrid. When you go to traversal and climbing, it'll go to third person, and of course, the cutscenes. Looks like you got a Harrison Ford here. Takes place in between, the first two movies. It looks really good. It looks so good. I can't wait. I love these type of, not only games, but movies, which I need to watch these movies. So, yeah, Machine Games, hats off to him. I mean, I love Wolfenstein 1, 2. I enjoyed a little bit, but not as much as 1. I mean, the recent ones. And even the Old Blood. I don't think I played Young Blood, though. No. But yeah, it looks good. It looks like it has a lot of personality and just a fun romp. A fun romp. And yeah, that was it. That was it for the developer direct. Definitely give it, I would give it an A. I mean, they showed the games off, and I think they showed them well. Maybe a B plus. You know what? I'll take it back. I'll give it a B plus because I thought there was a little too much going back and forth between the developers talking and the actual gameplay and the game itself. But yeah, B plus. I'll give it a B plus. Can't wait for the next one. These are always good. No stealth drop, but cool that they showed Visions of Mana. Now they need to go get other JRPGs again. And I expect that game to come to Game Pass. I think it is. All right, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Later.